What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Friday, February 20th NBA slates. Let's start off with Cavs versus Hornets. And also, before we do that, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it to your friends, and comment down what you think below. So, first game is Cavs versus Hornets. Now, currently, the Cavs are favored heavily, and I think there's a good reason why. Because Miles Bridges isn't playing, the Diabetes dude isn't playing, Kobe White isn't playing, and the Cavs, they're so dominant. They have Harden, Mitchell, Mobley, Jared Allen. Like, this is scary, and their bench is very good too. So, currently, there's only one player, well, two player out, Max Struss, who's been out for a long time, and he's going to still be out. And then this other random guy is out. But besides that, the Cavs are fully healthy. They are going to be going to the Hornets Stadium. Now, the Hornets have beat the Cavs once already, but I don't see that happening. I see Cavs winning this game tomorrow night. The next game is going to be Pacers and Wizards, where the Pacers will be playing at the Wizards Stadium again. Now, I'm going to side with the Pacers because even though both teams are horrible, I think that the Pacers have better defense. And on top of that, the Pacers were in the finals last year. We can't forget about it. Yeah, they're having a horrible season, but so is the Wizards. They're having a horrible season every season. And it's going to be dumb of me to pick a team that is always horrible versus a team that's having a bad season because their best player isn't playing. I get it. Hallie's not going to be playing. Siakam might not be playing. Who knows? But still, I'm going to pick this team that have veterans, that have players that are more consistent than this Wizards team. So I'm going to pick the Pacers to win away at the Wizards Stadium. The next game is going to be Jazz versus Grizzlies. Currently, Jaren Jackson is currently out. I'm recording this on the 19th, and it says he's going to be out tomorrow. However, everyone else will be playing. Walker Kessler will be out as well. Now, on the other hand, Ja Morant will still not be playing. Now, this is a hard situation for me. So currently, Memphis is favorite. Now, when both of these team played against each other, they're 1-1 right now. Memphis beat the Utah at the Jazz Stadium, and then Jazz also beat Memphis at the Memphis Stadium. Now, both of these teams have both been doing horrible. Memphis is 2-8, Utah Jazz is 3-7. Now, who am I going to pick in this team? I'm going to easily pick Utah Jazz to cover the spread, which is plus 4.0 at the time of this recording. I just think with Keontae George playing, Laurie playing, Isaiah Collier playing, Collier can make a lot of plays, a lot of assists. Laurie can score. Keontae George can score from the 3 if he's hot. Even if not, he can score from the 2. I just think there's more shooting power on the Jazz right now, and Ja Morant not playing is a big factor. We have to also remember that Jaren Jackson is no longer on the Grizzlies. Now, if Jaren Jackson was on the Grizzlies, maybe I might have picked the Grizzlies. But without him, I'm going to pick Jazz to cover the plus 4.0. So the next game that we're going to be talking about is the Heat versus the Hawks. Now, it's a very tough game for me because I am a fan of the Hawks because of Jalen Johnson. I do say that they are the most athletic team in the NBA. However, I'm going to be realistic and I'm going to pick the Heat to win because Tyler Hero will be back. Now, currently, Norman Powell is questionable, but even if he doesn't play, Bam, Wiggins, Jacques, Kel Ware, and Tyler Hero, that's a lot of shooting power there. Now, Bam can score a lot. Like, the way he plays, I really like it. It's so simple. He reminds me of the early 2000 centers, He just gets underneath the paint. Bang, bang, bang. Like, he's not doing any flashy, nothing crazy like that. He does his job. He's very good. And with Tyler Hero and also Andrew Wiggins being able to help him out, if he can't shoot it from underneath the paint, he'll just pass it to them. I just feel like the Heat is overall a better team, and I think that the Heat will win at the Hawks Stadium. So the next game on the slate is going to be Mavs versus Wolves, right? So Cooper Flag has been balling out. Well, however, he's not going to be playing tomorrow night according to ESPN right now. And the Mavs are 1-9 last 10, whereas the Timberwolves are 7-3 last 10, and on the spread they're also 7-3. Therefore, I think that the Wolves will get an easy win at home. They've already beat the Mavs twice. And with everyone being healthy and being at home, I think that the Wolves get a comfortable win. The Mavs, honestly, is nothing without Cooper Flag. That says something a lot about a franchise, relying on an 18-year-old player. That's a problem. I don't think the Mavs are nowhere near the Timberwolves level. On top of that, they're going to be traveling and playing away. So the Mavs have no chance. Timberwolves for the spread. So the next game is going to be the Bucks at the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans get a comfortable win. Right now, Trey Murphy is questionable, doubtful, and Missy is not playing. However, Bucks will be playing without Giannis or Miles Turner. So Ryan Rollins better score 30 points. Bobby Portis better get 10 threes in order to win. Do I see that happening? No way. So I think Pelicans get an easy win at home. Without Giannis, I've been saying it over and over. The Bucks are nothing. So I'm taking Pelicans to win. The next game is the Thunders versus the Nets. Now, the Nets will still have Claxton out. Currently, it says he's out. And on the other hand, OKC will not have Shea, but everybody is playing. They're at home. I expect them to cover the spread and win at home. Even though OKC has not been doing a great job, I think they are far beyond better than the Nets, like defensively, offensively, everything. Rebound-wise, also Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be playing too. They're going to outbody this Nets team. The only way that the Nets cover their spread and win this game is if Michael Porter Jr. scores like 50 piece. Not happening against OKC defense. I think OKC wins this game comfortably and covers the spread. The next game is the Denver Nuggets versus the Blazers. I believe that this is going to be a really good game. However, I'm going to pick the Nuggets to win this game because Jokic is going to be playing. And the last time they played, yes, the Nuggets lost by 2 points. That game, Nuggets turned the ball over too many times, 16 turnovers. And also, the Blazers were scoring so many threes. I think 11 threes. And the Nuggets scored only 6. I don't see that happening again. Jamal Murray, Jokic, they're locked in. Playoff is around the corner. They got to get these wins and go up the rankings. I'm picking Nuggets to win. Last and final, my Lakers versus the Clippers. Now, hold on a second. I'm going to say the Lakers are going to win, but hold on. I feel like I am right on this. They're at home. Everybody's healthy. Clippers don't have Harden. Clippers don't have Zubac, okay? Darius Garland is still out. Yes, they're going to have Benedict Mathurin, but Pacers didn't want him for a reason, right? I don't think that Leonard alone can carry this team. Now, they've faced each other 3 times. Lakers won at home, and then they lost 2 times playing away. But that's going to be different. This time around, Luka's playing, okay? LeBron's playing, okay? Ayton's playing, okay? AR is playing. Rui is playing. Luke Kennard is playing. Smart is playing. Oh, Hayes is playing. Okay, so a little fun topic we're going to talk about. That dunk by Hayes was horrible. Like, I thought he was going to go for that free throw dunk type of thing, but him and this other guy from the Miami Heat, right, if I'm not wrong, I thought that they were going to go for that free throw line dunk. Well, it was horrible. But in this game, I think Hayes gets some crazy slam dunks, all right? I'm talking about like Luka giving him an alley-oop, bang, scoring on him. I think the Lakers get an easy win. I really do. Guys, I don't care what you guys say. Yes, this is my team, and yes, they're at home. Yes, everyone is healthy. Clippers don't have Harden or Zubac, and Garland is out. The only person that can carry them is John Collins, Leonard, Brook Lopez. Come on, Brook Lopez. He's been passed around everywhere by the Bucks. Yeah, I'm not going to think for a second that Lakers are not going to win this game. So Lakers to win the game. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.